and welcome to lesson 22 of your line of inquiry for this term. I'm going to share my screen with you so that we can go through the PowerPoint today for our lesson. Okay, so we are answering the question, how can we find out about people in the past? And we've been historians most of the time during our line of inquiry this term. And now we are onto the challenge, and your challenge is to make a personal history box. Okay. Yesterday you made a start with this, and you should have drawn your self-portrait and put it into your box, or located a box, or tried to find a box in the house that you can use. If you haven't got a box yet, remember that's okay. You can just gather your things all together, and maybe you could put them in a bag or something. So today, for your personal history box, you are going to write a description of yourself, okay? So remember, this is a snapshot. It's a description of what you're like now as a 7 or an 8-year-old, okay? You're not going to be writing about somebody else. It's all about you, because this is your history box, okay? So let's think about the kind of things you might want to talk about if you're describing yourself. So you might want to say your age, you might want to say where you live, you might want to say how tall you are if you're tall, or if you're not very tall, you might want to say I'm a short person. You might want to describe your hair, the hair colour, whether it's straight or curly, whether it's long, whether it's short. You might want to talk about what your favourite food is, or your favourite colour, your hobbies, things that you like doing in your spare time, or what sports you like playing, or even what team you support. You might want to say who your friends are. You might want to talk about things that you're really good at, and you might want to talk about personality traits. So what's your character like? Are you quite a quiet person, or are you quite a lively, loud, funny person? Okay, so there are some ideas. You can write about some different things too. And what I'm going to do now is, this is the sheet from your learning pack that you should be writing on today. If you don't have your learning pack, that's absolutely fine. You can just write on some lined paper. But once you've written your description, you are going to be cutting it out and it'll go in your box. So this is my one. And it says at the top, all about Mrs. Masuku. Now remember, you're not called Mrs. Masuku, are you? Yours is going to be about yourself. So if my name is Emrula, I'll write all about Emrula. If I am Benji, then I'll write all about Benji. If I'm Hatim, I'll write all about Hatim. Okay, so let's read my one. I am a 32-year-old woman who lives in Bristol, England. I have long, straight, ginger hair with a fringe, and I sometimes wear glasses to help me see things that are far away. So I put them on actually. My favourite food is vegetable pizza oozing with cheese. In my spare time, I like cooking, watching Netflix and going for walks in the park. My favourite time of year is summer because I like hot weather and sunny days. People say that I have a kind and funny personality as I make people laugh and I like having fun. Okay, so we've got some sentences there all about me. We've put them sentences together into a paragraph. But before you do yours, I want you to pause your video and have a look at the paragraph here. It's a bit different to the one we've just read because there are lots of punctuation mistakes. Now, there's mistakes where there should be full stops, there should be capital letters. There's capital letters where there shouldn't be. There's commas missing. So I want you to pause the video, see if you can spot them. You don't need to write them down. You can just point to them on the screen as you read through it. Pause the video here and do that. Okay, so you should have had a look and paused the video and spotted the mistakes, and let's see how you got on. Okay, all about Mrs. Masuku. So Mrs. Masuku is a name, so it needs a capital letter because it's a proper noun. I am a 32-year-old woman who lives in Bristol, England. Bristol and England are both proper nouns, they're places, so they need a capital letter, and that's the end of my sentence there, so we need a full stop. I, when you're talking about yourself, the pronoun I, it always needs a capital I. Okay, so even if it's not at the beginning of your sentence, it always needs a capital. I have long, comma, straight, comma, ginger hair. Because long, straight and ginger are all adjectives that are describing my hair. So between, when we've got two adjectives together, we know about the ENP, expanded noun phrase, we need to put the comma in between, but we don't put it just before the noun. So ginger and hair, we don't need a comma in between. With a fringe, and I sometimes wear glasses, we know about glasses needs that ES ending to help me see things that are far away, full stop. My favourite food is vegetable pizza, comma, oozing with cheese. Full stop, capital letter. In my spare time, I like cooking, watching Netflix and going for walks in the park. So we've got three things that I like doing. The first thing and the second thing are separated with a comma, and the second thing and the third thing are separated with the word and that's connecting them. Full stop, capital letter. My favourite time of year is summer because I like hot weather and sunny days. Full stop. People say that I have a kind and funny personality as I make people laugh. Or I shouldn't say feel. I make people laugh and I like having fun. Full stop. Okay, so we can see there that I have got, how many sentences have I got? 1, see if you can count them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sentences. Okay, so I know some of you, when you're doing your writing, you're tempted to write and. So there we have it. There's mine. And like I've said here, if you have a photo of yourself, you can put that in your history box too. So there's a picture of me last summer. I said I like sunny days, so I've put a picture of me in the sunshine, going on a bike ride. And if you've got a photo that you want to put in your history box, that would be super. But if you don't have one, don't worry, that's fine because you've got your self-portrait, you know what you look like. All right then, you don't need to send it to us yet. Wait until the next lesson where I'll be telling you what else needs to go in your box. Well done, Year 3. We can't wait to see them at the end of your challenge. And we can't wait to read your paragraphs too. Bye.